Hello Sweekriti. My name
Hello,
is
ma'am.
Mallika Pandey and I am from the interview preparation team. Before we start this interview, I just want to let you know two most important things. First, be honest with your answers, okay? And second, try to answer all the questions so that the feedback can be more explorative to you, right?
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Okay, so are you ready for the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all the very best and do
Thank
your
you.
best. Yeah.
Okay.
So my first question for you is, tell me something about yourself.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Sweekriti Gairola. I am from Dehradun. And ma'am, currently I'm doing my MBA from distance education. I have done my BDES from FDDI Noida, and where I specialized in marketing. Then, ma'am, I have had 2.7 years of experience prior in retail field, which was sales purely. I used to be store manager and used to keep account of all things related regarding the sales, pushing of the sales, customer feedback, and customer satisfaction. Also, ma'am, in my spare time, I love to build such hobbies in me, such skills in me, which will like motivate me to like, which will build my career further and which will be helpful in my growth as in career prospect. So I have been doing recently like digital marketing and all in online trainings, which is helping me a lot. Also, I like to make a note here that I like to interact with people because there are various kinds of people and it's like great to know a little bit of everything of them. So I like to interact with various people and I think like my communication skills help me do that many a times.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, I got you. So, like as you tell me about your like experience in the sales, so you really like the sales profile. What is the most important? What is the most attractive thing in the sales profile that boosts you to pursue the same field?
Okay. Ma'am, according to me, the thing which attracts me the most is that there are various kinds of people, and with different people comes different challenges. So it's not the same. Like if the customer is already convinced and he knows what he's looking for, then it's no fun to sell pitch the product to him. But if we are like getting to know him further and then we are making him kind of convinced, then it is more of a like, ma'am, enjoyable moment.
Okay, so it means that it gives you satisfaction.
Yes, ma'am.
There are more satisfying job as well, as you have experience in retail, you can go for the operations sector as well. By sales, it is very hectic job, you have to do
Yes, ma'am.
marketing, you have to be outside anytime. So don't you think like that?
Ma'am, actually, some of the reasons which I found intriguing in this job position is obviously, ma'am, due to the name it carries. Like earlier, also I was in Bata India Limited, which was a big name in like footwear industry, retail industry. Same it is with Byjus. It is a big name. It is number one name in like education technology. And also, ma'am, second thing, the challenges are there because in retail industry also, although we were physically present in the store, but still there were many challenges face. Like the working all hours were similar to this job also, like 12, 13 hours we need to give there also. And the only thing is, ma'am, that yes, obviously sales, both of them have sales and both of them have similar challenges, ma'am. And also the salary, I guess, is quite, ma'am, attractive. That's the reason, ma'am.
Okay, very good, I got you. So my next question is, who is the owner and founder of Byjus?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, owner of Byjus is Mr. Byju Ravindran, and co-founder is ma'am Mrs. Divya Gokulnath.
Who is Divya Gokulnath? Are you like know something about her?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I read about her. So it seems that she is a wife of Mr. Byju Ravindran, and she used to be, ma'am, a student of him, and then it was a joint setup, and now she's a co-founder, come partner of him in this entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
what do you know about the Byju's company or revenue?
Okay. So, ma'am, revenue, talking about revenue, which I know is of 2,800 crore. And like other news which I know about Byju's, it is number one education technology company in India. And recently also it has collabed or like acquired the company Akash Institute, which is number one coaching institute in India. which coaches in IIT, JEE preparations and like NEET and all. So yeah, these are some of the information I'm knowing, ma'am.
Okay. What is the latest news that you hear about Byjus?
Okay, ma'am. Latest news is that they have acquired a property for rent in Mumbai, ma'am, which is like of 1.67 crore.
So my next question is, tell any 4 competitors of Byjus.
4 competitors of Byjus are, ma'am, Vedantu, Extra Marks, Topper, Merit Nation, and Unacademy. I guess there are 5 now. Yes, ma'am.
In which year Byjus established?
Ma'am, Byjus was established in year 2011.
Okay. I got you. So my next question is, what is the difference between marketing and sales? Sorry.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. So like sales is a part, we can say that sales is a part of marketing, because marketing involves the product development, product launch, and the product planning and developing prototypes and all. Plus the sales, talking about sales, it is the act or it is the process in which we like sell the product or the service to the customer, which we develop during the marketing process.
Okay, I got you. So my next questions will be like scenario-based questions, general scenario-based questions, in which we will play the kind of role play. Okay, I'm your customer and you will be the salesperson. We have to be talk like that. Okay, for each question, you will get 1 to 2 minutes to convince me for the situation that I will give. Okay.
Okay.
So my first question is, if you are a salesperson in a cosmetic showroom, a lady buys a makeup kit from you and you mistakenly hand over a expiry product to the lady, which caused reaction to lady's face. How will you handle the situation? So I have come to your store and I have complained the same. Okay, now what you will say, how will you proceed? So
okay,
you can take you as a owner or a salesperson. That's your choice. I think you are a sales owner. You are the owner of the shop and I will be the customer, and your salesperson did the thing that I have told. Okay.
Okay.
So here we start.
Hello, ma'am. How may I help you?
What else you can do? I mean, you can see my face. It's all allergic. You just destroy my face. You just give me such bad experience. How can you help me? Just give me penalty of ₹1 lakh and that's all I want.
Ma'am, I'm very, very sorry if like our products cause something, but ma'am, to not to be rude, ma'am, may I know what happened, like what happened with you, like with your face?
Again and again, I cannot tell everyone of you the same story. I got very irate. I got very frustrated. Yesterday also, I talked to your salesperson, and again, I will not tell the same story.
Okay, ma'am, can you tell like which sales girl attended you, so at least I can like have a talk with her, like at least I can.
Yeah, she is beside you.
Okay, okay. Are you talking about her? Like,
yeah,
the one standing there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait a second, I'll just talk to her. Ma'am, here I will talk to that salesperson and I will ask, firstly, because of the obviously the reasons.
But you don't trust me. You have to just confirm the same. I mean, you don't trust your customers. Your salesperson did this thing to my face and you are again confirming the same thing. I mean, this is so idiotic. I just shoot a video of you and gave a social media escalation. I mean, this is so bad. You are confirming the thing of your customer to your salesperson. You don't believe your, like, what is this?
No, ma'am, it's not about that. I'm confirming about you. I trust you, ma'am. Obviously, you trusted in us. You bought the product and then you had that problem, ma'am. It is all our fault, ma'am. But sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. But the thing is, if this happened because of that sales girl, firstly, I need to know what was the reason why
I only want my 1 lakh rupees. I told you yesterday also telephonically that what I have suffered. I have told you on the phone also. Again, I will not tell the same story. I just want my penalty of 1 lakh. I have a very major treatment of my skin with my dermat. So I need 1 lakh. That's it.
Ma'am, can I offer you some water first of all? Because it's very hot and I think that
please.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Please have this. And I'm very sorry. I know my apologies won't give you all back that compensation. And ma'am, obviously the compensation is nothing. The compensation you're asking is nothing, ma'am. But the thing is that I am nothing. I'm not capable of paying that. But all I can do is, ma'am, from my side, ma'am, I can give you a free product, ma'am, which is like a premium product. It is a good skincare range consisting of serum
But
and
how can
ma'am,
I
like
trust
all
you? They can
creams and
also
all.
be expiry.
No, ma'am, no, ma'am. I just be assured, ma'am. They are free of cost. I'm nothing asking nothing from you, ma'am. Because
And
all I
what
need is
about
that.
my treatment? It's very costly. How would I afford it?
Yes, ma'am. How much is it costing, if you don't mind, ma'am?
I'm telling you now, 1 lakh rupees. It needs 1 lakh rupees.
1 lakh rupees, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. I can see what I can do, ma'am. Because obviously I can't pay that much amount to you. Although I'm entitled, ma'am, obviously, because all this is due to me. But ma'am, I will try my best to pay in installments or help you in that, because obviously
I
this is
got
a
you,
very big
Sukriti.
issue. Yes,
I got
ma'am.
you.
Okay.
So my next question is, how do you sell a telephone, a landline phone to me? And I came over your shop to buy a mobile phone. And how will you convince me to buy a telephone too? Okay, so here we start.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome to our showroom. How
Thank
may I
you.
help you?
I just need a good multimedia phone.
Okay, you need a multi. Okay, ma'am. There are various options, ma'am. May I know which brand you are looking for?
Which is cheap and best. I am not a person who invests more in gadgets. So I want a thing that is cheap and best for me.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, let me show you some of our best Oppo mobile phones, which are obviously very much like need for money. Like they are like not value of money, because they are not costing that much, but they have all the basic features which are not that much hyped up. Plus, ma'am, let me introduce you to a very special like telephone range we have, which is like kind of a vintage collection. So it will be, we are have the recently we are giving discounts in that. So if you will buy a
But
mobile
I am
phone.
here to buy only mobile phone. I told you that I am no
Yes,
interest
ma'am.
in gadgets. So I will
Surely,
not
ma'am.
buy a telephone
Uh,
anyways.
okay, ma'am. Ma'am, if you don't mind, ma'am, may I know your profession?
Yeah, I am a doctor, so I need a phone that is so apt for me, where I can just take it. And because I was so busy, so I just need a phone to communicate with my family and to send
Yes,
any
ma'am.
message that I want. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, so first of all, let me tell you that, ma'am, telephone, the feature of telephone, that it doesn't have any additional feature. It only does that calling thing. So it doesn't
But
need
I
that
will not be available
disturbance.
at home. Are you getting my point? I live here
Yes,
alone,
ma'am,
all alone.
definitely.
So what
Okay.
is the use of that?
Okay. So, ma'am, that means that you wouldn't be having like a child or something, because,
So my
if you have
family is
child
outside.
mother.
I am all alone
Okay.
here, and
Okay.
I just go out of the house 9 a.m. come at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. So what is the use of telephone for me?
Okay, ma'am. Yeah, surely there might not be some uses you can like oversee now. But ma'am, let me assure you, you may need it, because the thing is that we are providing discount, and we don't offer these discounts to anyone, just anyone. But ma'am, you are one of our loyal customers. So let me introduce, I thought of specially like introducing it myself to you, ma'am. So it will be very special if you buy that phone, and like it's costing like 50% of the original amount, ma'am, also.
But I will not invest a penny, extra penny to the gadget kind of a thing, right? I really
Okay.
don't need it. I only need my mobile phone. Just give me that. I have no interest in it because it's of no
Okay.
use for me.
Okay, ma'am. Surely, ma'am. But, ma'am, okay, let me then offer you another great deal. Ma'am, how about I like give you that telephone, and like for 15 days you can try and then tell. And if
I
you
have
don't
no
like.
time. I have no time. You are not
Yes,
understanding. For
yes,
13
ma'am.
hours in a stretch, I am outside. I have no time.
Ma'am, how about gifting it to anyone, maybe like maybe your mother, or maybe like
Who
anyone
will
who's like
take this
homely person?
telephone? I mean, who will they take this telephone?
Ma'am,
Like
you
people would
won't
curse me
believe
that
it.
I have give them this
Okay.
telephone.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, you won't believe it, ma'am. There was just a lady walk past by you, like before you entered the showroom, ma'am. She was like literally ready to buy this telephone on the original cost also, ma'am. Then she just bought 2 of those phones, ma'am, on 50%, ma'am. Surely, I'm not lying, ma'am. That's the thing, ma'am. That's why I tried to offer you the same offer, ma'am, because so that you can
I
avail the
got you,
same thing, ma'am.
Sweekriti. I got
Okay.
you. Okay. So now we will move towards the academic questions. Okay. So my first question is, how many states and union territories are there in India?
Okay. Ma'am, number of states 28 and number of union territories 8.
Okay. How many colors are in rainbow?
7, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Should
Can
I
you
name?
name them in a sequence?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, they are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red.
Okay. What is the third law of Newton?
Okay, ma'am. Third law of Newton is that to every action, there is equal and opposite reaction when the bodies collide or interact with each other.
Okay. So now we will move towards the next set of questions, which are VDA sales scenario based questions. Okay.
Okay.
So my first question is, how will you convince a parent to buy our product given that he's a strong believer of knowledge by books only?
Okay, ma'am. So,
Yeah.
ma'am, some of the things that I will be using, like, first of all, I will greet the customer, obviously. Then, ma'am, first, then I will ask that what, like, obviously, when I will be pitching, then he will be like going, I prefer books and all. Then the things will be like differentiation between the books
If
and this
he's saying you that doctor told, like I'm the mother, doctor told me that my child needs to be at a distance from the gadgets for quite a long time, right? So I really don't need your product.
Okay,
because
ma'am.
he have that
So,
eye problem, and
yes,
I really don't want to exaggerate it more.
okay. So, ma'am, here, like, I would like to tell you that books can be or not can be portable, like multiple books, obviously.
But you are
Little
not
bit problem we
understanding,
have
ma'am.
carrying.
My daughter cannot use doctor give me in written that she's not able to use gadget.
Then,
She
ma'am,
needs
maybe.
rest for some time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Surely, ma'am, I understand that. Uh, but, ma'am, let me tell you that the Byju's app we are having, this works in offline mode also. And plus, we are having that on videos are there, but they are having audios also, no, ma'am. So maybe she can hear the audio only without the video, without hampering her eyes, obviously, ma'am, which can harm her.
But what is the use of that? I can also teach her. I can also teach her by just seeing, by just reading the book. I mean, what is the use of investing my money? I mean, audio, I can also pay like an audio. I am also educated one. So
Yes, ma'am.
why I should buy if she will not get advantage of videos?
Okay, ma'am, if I'm not wrong, ma'am, I think you are a working professional like me.
No, I like to, like, I'm a tutor. So yeah, I'm not
Okay,
kind of a totally worker. I give time to my child, and I just invested 1 to 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, because you are a tutor, you would be knowing better than me, ma'am, that there are like conventional methods also and unconventional method also. Obviously, the basic bodily teaching methods like teacher in bodies and like tutors and all, they can't be like outdated anytime. But ma'am, recently, if you will search Google and all, I'm not lying, ma'am. Then these edtechs by like Byju's and all, why they are growing, ma'am? Because the need for the education through fun learning has become very important. And talking about
You are
competition,
not
ma'am.
getting my point.
Okay.
My daughter is not able to see the video. She have a major eye problem. I have no time to just convince you again and again the same thing. I don't need your help.
Okay, ma'am. No issues, ma'am. No issues at all. Like, I already offered you, ma'am, like audio thing. So I think, ma'am, that's the best I can say. Like, it has audio also, and maybe she can like learn with that also without involving her eyes, ma'am. Obviously, ma'am.
I got you, Sweekriti.
Okay.
So my next question is, okay, suppose my child is already a scholar, okay, and she's scoring 98%, 99% in exam. So how would you convince me for Byju's?
Okay. In which class he or she is? Can I know this, ma'am?
Yeah, she's in class 10th.
Class 10th. Okay. And the board exams,
She comes to
98%.
class 10th. She'll come to class 10th, and 9
Okay, okay.
percentages up to 9. She always get above 95%.
Okay. First of all,
With
ma'am, let me
self-study.
congratulate you. Yes, ma'am. Let me congratulate you on this thing. Like 98 marks, percent marks, like on self-studying is like a huge thing, which I think I also couldn't be able to do in my childhood. That's a like great achievement. And generation these days is, I don't know what they are up to. Like they are like very much ahead of us. So, ma'am, obviously, do you know the competition is also very much ahead? In our times, it was nothing. We like just used to mug up the books and nothing. We didn't know anything. We were not aware of our surroundings. But look at this generation. So I guess, ma'am, she just needs an extra help and an extra support in form of like any edtech app like Byju's. So what will it do? It will maintain and develop a strong base for
She
her.
have already qualified many scholarship tests, many Olympiads with self-study only. I don't think she need this Byju's.
Okay. So, ma'am, let me tell you, like Byju's, the difference between Byju's and any regular app is that Byju's contains that video and graphical learning, which is very user interface friendly, ma'am. And actually, also that it has like globally, it is acclaimed, ma'am. Like global students are also there. So the competition is not only with the Indian students; it's also with the students abroad, ma'am. So you know that arena gets broadened up, and her like idea of that thing that it broadens up, she will be very much ready for the future struggles, ma'am.
Okay, give me some time. I will think of it. But your amount is so huge. I cannot give it, like, it is very costly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, surely we can offer you like there is like EMI system in our with 0% interest, ma'am. So we can surely offer you that thing, ma'am. We will be very much glad to offer that offer to you, ma'am.
I got it. So my next set of questions will be a general questions. Okay. Tell me, where do you see yourself after 2 years and after 5 years?
Okay. So, ma'am, like after 2 years, where I imagine myself is to be like wherever I get this sales job, obviously because I'm looking in the sales arena only. So I will be in a well-reputed company doing these kind of with this sales roles and responsibilities are applied because I am very much interested to that. And then I will be like building up more and more knowledge about it, like product knowledge or service knowledge. And in 2 years time, ma'am, till I think I will be like getting a little bit of knowledge and like honed up in my skills. Then I will be looking for, ma'am, further growth in my designation, ma'am. And why not in the same profile, same
And
company?
five
Sorry.
years?
Yes, ma'am. Maybe obviously, ma'am, like 5 years, I'm looking like I'm targeting for 5 years only. Like after 5 years, I'm hoping that to be a growthful, successful person in that organization.
Okay. So are you willing to sign a bond of rupees 10 lakh plus your 2 month salary?
Pardon, ma'am, like I couldn't get like salary
Are
you are
you
asking.
willing to sign a bond of rupees 10 lakh plus 2 month salary of yours?
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay. So my last question is, what are your skills that makes you fit for this job? Tell me your two qualities
Okay, ma'am. Two
apart from
qualities.
communication and convincing skills.
Okay, okay, very much. So, okay, ma'am. So first one is like, ma'am, I'm very much persistent. Like if like I have seen many failures because I have like risen from ground level. I wasn't experienced in sales before. It was all, ma'am, the front and the eye to eye and the like touch I had with the customers and the products or the service. I used to be calling, ma'am, like cold call also I have done in beauty pageants and all. So first of all, ma'am, persistence, and second of all, ma'am, practice and experience from my previous, ma'am. That two, those two are my like aspects.
Okay, I got you, Sukriti. So, Sukriti, that's all about our mock interview.